Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and today we have another video for you. This one is going to be the review of the Star Wars Stormtrooper Speeder bike. This one, again, is in 1/12 scale. I want to thank Darren over at Tokyo Model Detective. You can find him over at www.TokyoModelDetective.com. Email at TokyoModelDetective@gmail.com, and also on Facebook. I want to apologize about the glare again. I just didn't feel like resetting up the camera just to take a front shot with no glare. Sorry, my bad. I'm lazy. Alright, so going over again, as with the other Star Wars kits, great box art, nice glossy finish. This is iconic. I remember this as a kid, just loving the scene on Endor with them speeding through the forest on the speeder bikes. So you got the front shot on there. You get a nice shot here of them on the speeder bikes over here. And yes, the figure can be posed separately. It does not have to be on the bike itself. You get this shot over here. And I believe, if I remember correctly, this stands, well, it is 1/12 scale, and I think it's about 6 inches long, somewhere in there. I could probably be wrong, and I'm pretty sure I am. Now, one of the things I am going to do is I'm going to do the speed build like I discussed in the R2-D2 video. So stay tuned for that, and then I'll do the review. Going over the instructions, I know in the last video I was like, come on Disney, make a booklet. Well, they did. And I think that's just because this is a more complex kit. So going over, you've got the front. We'll get you guys in a little bit more. Not a whole lot, just so I can get the whole thing in shot. You get all your runners, and you get the first section is going to be the Scout Trooper build. I do like how this goes together. Yes, you do end up having joints, but it is what it is. You do get a separate base so that you can pose him by himself. Or you can pose multiples if you have multiples. Then you get the speeder bike assembly. You do get a lot of separate hoses and stuff, and I think that's really cool as far as added detail. A lot of little its and bits that go on here. One thing I do have to commend Bandai on is the way that they did the base for this. Instead of having a base like the Millennium Falcon or the TIE Fighter where it comes up from underneath, they actually did a base where there's a panel on the back that snaps into the side of the speeder bike, so it's suspended that way and not something unsightly underneath. And I want to thank them for that, because that's a really awesome idea. On the back here you have your painting and decal placement. Starting off with runner A. You guys in a little bit closer. Now this section here is the bottom of your boots. You do get a smoky black right over here, if you guys can see it, if I get it in camera. This is a clear smoky black. This is the visor for the helmet. This appears to be a majority of all body parts for the trooper itself. And the helmet is a good size. Now this actually says it's 1/12 scale, but judging from it, I would almost say it's a little bit bigger. I'll have to put it together and compare it to some of my 1/6, 1/8, and 1/10 scale figures. Now here you have Black Runner. This is B1, and I do like, if I zoom you guys in, actually I don't even have to, you guys, it focused pretty good. The fabric detail on here is actually really good. So whoever they had do that did an excellent job, at least in my opinion. Runner B2, these are going to be all hand parts. So you do have some that are relaxed palm. You have some that hold the handlebars, and then you have a pistol style for one hand. Runner C, as you can see, this is more of a flexible material, though you do have some styrene over here, so this seems to be a multi piece. Now this is actually for the base, which plugs into the side. I think it's great that they did that in clear, so it's pretty much invisible. You do get the seat to the bike. You do get for the packs, and as you can see, here's the body of the pack, and here are the sides of that. So that was a good job on them. All your metallic pieces. These actually don't look too bad. They're not they're in a grayish color. It doesn't appear to be like the styrene when they do the silver and it has all the swirls and stuff. Runner D. Now this is going to be a big chunk of your body for the bike itself, and this is in a kind of a medium brown. A lot of great detail up in here. Runner E. Now this is going to be again in that kind of gunmetal color. More parts for the bike. And actually judging, this is probably going to be closer to about 10, maybe 12 inches long. So, all right. And then on this one, SWB5, this is going to be your base, and this is the back panel. So it looks like a tree, part of a trunk of a tree. So they did some work trying to conceal. On this one, you get the SWB3, which is going to be the base that the figure can stand on if you're posing it separately. You get your one polycap runner. So there's actually a lot of polycaps that go on here compared to any of the others. And then, not because I think that they're really needed much, but here are your stickers. And then also your corresponding water slides. Again, Bandai, get your shit together. Do that for your Gundam kits. I will be super stoked. And as I said before, stay tuned. I'm going to try and do a speed build on these and then give a review and my thoughts on it. If you're wanting to pick any of these up, because I know they are scarce to be able to find here in the States or pretty much worldwide, you can hit up Darren at TokyoModelDetective.com, TokyoModelDetective at gmail.com, and also on Facebook. Tell him Dave said hi. Won't get you a discount, but hey, it'll work. I will talk to you guys all later. Everyone have a good one. As usual, peace out.